Assalamualaikum. Welcome to online class. I am Shahinuzzaman, Assistant Teacher English, Mahmud Police Lines School and College, Rajshahi. Well, we will learn about conditional sentences today for class 9 and class 10. So this is very important, and this is item number 7. In completing sentence, there will be one or two conditional sentences, and it will carry 1 or 2 marks. So this is very important to learn. So conditional sentences. Conditional sentences is of 3 types: first condition, second condition, and third condition. Well, first condition. First condition, if the if clause is in present indefinite tense, then principal clause or main clause will be future indefinite tense. Well, second condition. Second condition is if the if clause is in past indefinite tense, then main clause or principal clause will be past conditional. Well, third condition is if the if clause is in past perfect tense, then principal clause or main clause will be perfect conditional. Well, I am giving you a structure and then example. First condition. First condition. Structure. If plus subject, verb, present. If plus subject plus verb present, then principal clause will be subject plus shall, will, may, can, any one of these 4 you can give according to the meaning of the sentence. Well, plus verb base form of the verb, because shall, will, may, can, these are modal auxiliaries, and we know that after modal auxiliary principal verb must be in its base form. Well, example, if you come. If you come. Number 2, if you play in the rain. Well, if you come, this is if clause. If clause is in present tense, present indefinite tense, then principal clause or main clause will be future indefinite tense. Well, if you come, I shall go with you. If you come, I shall go with you. Well, if you play in the rain, this is if clause. If clause is in present form, and then principal clause will be future indefinite tense. If you play in the rain, you will catch cold. You will catch cold. Okay. This is catch is the base form of the verb, because before catch there will be will, and here shall. After shall there must be go. This is base form of the verb. Well, this is first conditional. Next, second condition. Second condition. First, if subject means noun or pronoun, verb past form of the verb, because this is if clause is past indefinite tense, then principal clause or main clause will be past conditional. Subject plus might or could plus verb. Verb must be its base form. Well, example, if I knew the News. If I knew the news. Number 2. If you came late. Well, this is new is the past form of verb. Came here also past form of verb. This is if clause is in past form. So main clause will be past conditional. Past conditional means subject plus might or could and then base form of verb. Well, if I knew the news, I would tell him. If I knew the news, I would tell him. Well, next, if you came late. If you came late, you would miss the class. You would or you might miss the class. Okay, you might or you would miss the class. Here, might or would, anyone you can give, and after might or would or could, you must give base form of the subject. Okay, thank you. Next, third condition. Third condition. First, if plus subject plus had plus verb pp, that is past participle of verb. Had plus past participle of verb, that is past perfect tense. Well, so if clause is in past perfect tense, then principal clause or main clause will be perfect conditional, that is subject would have or could have or might have. Would have or could have or might have. You can give any one of these three. And next, plus verb pp, that is verb past participle form. Well, third conditional is if plus subject plus had plus verb past participle, and then principal clause will be subject plus would have or could have or might have, and then principal verbs past participle form. Well, I am giving you example. If I had been rich. If I had been rich. Number 2. If I had got a visa. If I had got a visa. These two are in past perfect tense. This is had and been. Had been is past perfect tense, and had plus got. This is also past perfect tense, and you have to complete the sentence with perfect conditional, that is would have or could have or might have, and then base for past participle form of principal verb. Well, if I had been rich, then I would have or could have helped the poor. I would have or could have or might have helped the poor. Well, next, number 2. If I had got a visa. If I had got a visa, then I would have or could have or might have visited London or visited USA. would have or might have. Visited London. Well, this is conditional sentences. Okay, have you got the rules? So conditions, first condition, second condition and third condition. Well, I am saying again, if the first condition, if the if clause is in present form, present indefinite tense, then principal clause will be future indefinite. Second condition, if the if clause is in past indefinite tense, then principal clause or main clause will be past conditional. And third conditional, if the if clause is in past perfect tense, and then principal clause will be perfect conditional. Okay, thank you for watching the class. See you again with another topics. No more today. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.